going on, guys? Me here, just making this video because there's something I need to tell you guys. There's something I need to inform everyone about, and I've noticed a very serious issue in the Draft League community, and it's something that it's always just kind of been laying there for a while, and nothing ever much came from it. A bit like a dormant volcano, but now it's starting to bubble up, and we could all be in the shit soon. So I figured, gotta make a video, gotta raise awareness, and hopefully solve some of these issues that we're having. And the main issue is, see, it's a very delicate topic to talk about, and I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, because it's no one person's fault, and I don't want anyone watching this video to blame themselves. So here we go. The problem in the Pokemon Draft League community is anime, and it is corrupting our children. Anime is not a cartoon, or that's what anime fans will have you believe. You know, you can't just tell an anime fan it's just anime, and you can't have a bit of fun, bit of banter with them and say, oh, you know, Dragon Ball Z, that's my favourite cartoon. You can't say that. They get very triggered, you know. And anime fans kind of personifying anime as this like almighty being, and to represent that, they'll even do various things such as change their display picture or change their Discord name to show that they are an anime fan. And it's a bit tough to deal with. Now you may be wondering, what are these people called? You know, is there a medical term for this? And you know, there is. It's not just a once-off or a new thing. It's a very ongoing thing. And someone who is an addict to anime is known as a weeb. Now, Urban Dictionary defines a weeb as a person who is obsessed with anime, figures, and manga. Now, lately, I've kind of realised that you don't need to be obsessed with all three. You can be obsessed with one, two, or all three, you know? And, no, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with watching anime. It's perfectly fine. In moderation, okay? And so if you just occasionally watch the odd episode of Dragon Ball or the odd episode of Pokemon, that's fine, you know, that's okay. But if you say, oh, well, I only watch anime every now and again, that's okay unless it's that weird shit, you know? And, you know, I've kind of just defined what's weird shit, and it's basically, if it's something that you wouldn't tell other people, or maybe more specifically, if something you wouldn't describe to your parents, then it's weird. Like, you can love, say, Breaking Bad and tell your parents, oh, it's a really great show, it's about a teacher and he used to sell drugs to make a living, oh, it's really cool. But you wouldn't go home and tell your parents, oh yeah, I watched this really cool anime and some girl got like a tentacle shoved inside of her. Like, no, no, you don't say that. Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's weird shit. You know, and there are a number of reasons why people turn to watch anime. You know, they could have a lack of social skills. They could love hentai. Hentai is very, very wrong. Let me just throw that out there right now. If you watch hentai, like, seek help, because that's not okay. It's really not. Some people will watch, they may have had like a traumatic childhood experience, like, do you ever see those videos where like a big dog, like a Labrador or something, like knocks over a kid or like a teenager and just starts shagging them, and people are like, oh, that's so funny, and then they send it into like hilarious home videos or something and they get money for it. It's like, oh, that's so funny. Yeah, but that child was traumatized, and they've probably turned to anime now, and they probably, I don't know, have a katana collection or something. And another thing I've noticed, and this has just become actually recently discovered by Dr. Joji, people turn to anime because they're ashamed that they are aroused when they watch Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. And this is only very recent, because Disney Channel and Nickelodeon used to show girls in their 20s and 30s. Now they're showing girls in their pre-teens, and you know, you feel awkward if you have a hair down watching Disney Channel and there's a preteen on the screen. It's not like back in the day of Zoe 101 and what other shows are there, like Hannah Montana and stuff like that. You know, that was lit, okay? That was okay. Now, here are some examples of some weeb shit. Do be warned, it's quite weeby. You know, it's sad when you see people you thought you knew, and you know, they just start talking weeb shit, man. It's heartbreaking, really. God, how gracefully they have not fallen. So you're probably wondering, so anime, like, what are the side effects of anime aside from, weeb shit? Well, there are a number of side effects, and this is the biggest one. Anime makes you more likely to sexualize things, because while people can argue the point that anime is about a journey and discovering yourself and being who you are, it's not. It's about flashing teenage cartoon girl tits, really, and it has an effect on a young person's mind. It can make them say quite vulgar things. It can put notions into their head that certain things like this are acceptable, and it kind of leads them into a world of writing their own anime and labeling it a fanfic. These sorts of things, they're not okay. Here are some more extreme cases. Sometimes you just have to wonder, could we have helped them if we were there earlier, if we knew what anime would do to our young people. Viewer discretion is advised on the following slide. I will warn you right now. Please, if you are under the age of 13, just skip the next 5 seconds or whatever. Just please don't read it. Yeah, I warned you guys. Anime is not okay. So, I've kind of talked about anime and all the bad things, but I'm not just going to leave you guys hanging. I'm going to give you some solutions. Now, unfortunately, there is no known cure as of this very moment. But there are a number of short-term fixes which can kind of just keep the days going for you, really. And these include getting some pussy. And if you say, oh, but I have my body pillow. No, you shouldn't have your body pillow. Burn it immediately. Going outside every once in a while, fresh air, you see all these animes and they go on journeys and you're like, oh my god, that's so cool. And you're like, just look out your fucking window, man, okay? Even better, go outside, okay? Experience it for yourself. Get a job, because if you're watching anime, you probably don't have a job and you live in your parents' basement watching anime, and you probably just borrow money off them. So get a job, you fucking leech. And see a therapist. Yeah, just in general, like, just see a therapist. Yeah, throw away your katana collection and cancel your Rosetta Stone subscription for Japanese, okay? You're not gonna learn Japanese just because you watch some subbed anime, okay? And I'm actually sorry, I've made a bit of an error on this. It's supposed to be watching the superior dubbed anime, okay? Dubbed anime is superior to subbed anime, and I'll tell you why. Because dubbed is for guys who just casually turn on the TV and you're like, oh, that looks pretty cool, I'll just watch an episode of this. Subbed is, oh my god, the new episode came out. Time to watch, And just a little side note, if anything of what I just said triggered you, then you're a weeb. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and share the video to spread awareness. Hopefully we'll be able to solve any of these issues we'll be able to solve all of our issues, and I'll see you guys next time.